So is the stock market crashing again after tariff tape bomb part? I don't know who the hell is counting anymore. Let's find out here with our daily SPY analysis. It is Monday, March 3rd, 2025. The Ides of March are confirmed. Let's get into it here today. But first, really quick, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for getting us to 200 likes a video. I love that. And because of that, I'll be doing a giveaway of Active Trader on my next live stream. That might not be till next week, but I will do that for you guys. And we'll give it away on live. You got to be subscribed to the channel to get it, though. And additionally, tonight, Mindset of a Trader, 5:30. If you can't make it, I'll post it on the website if you buy it. So you'll get it afterwards. You can watch the recording. I don't know if we're going to be able to go a full 3 hours. Just prepare for that long. But it'll be very interactive, and looking forward to seeing everybody there tonight. So anyways, let's get into it here today. Market stayed with a big flush. And I started doing this video, and I had to stop because I had to put an order in. I do like this level right now. This is right where I bought last Friday. And we reclaimed that right here. So I do like this area here, 58.60. Nice reclaim by the end of the day. Very good flush. Why do I like it right now? I'll explain it. If you went short up here, good job. You did very nice, obviously. Really good. I mean, really can't take anything away from a trade that makes money like that. But we haven't, this market has not breathed, right? It has not had a chance to take a breath. But you look at your RSI here on the 4 hour. Look at it on the hourly. Look at the SPY. Right, 4 hour. Daily, right, has not had a chance to breathe here. So to me, this is a lot more like, I'll show you a good example here. So yeah, if you're short today, you did a great job, obviously, but I don't think it's what you wanted to see as a bear for like sustaining a sell here in the near term. It's a lot closer to this than it is to like this right here. This is where you want to short. This is where you want to short, right? You don't want to short here, right? Because you're going to get, I mean, yeah, you can make money, but you short into the back, like this had time to breathe, right? We're right back to, by the way, we're right back to extreme fear on fear greed. So you're not giving them, this is not giving the market time to, but now it's got time to reset. We haven't really reset any technicals here with that big sell. It's just a deep slice but honestly just stopping out anybody who went long here. They did close it back above this trend line too, so they snuck that in the last second, and we got above Friday's low here too, so I'm already up almost 10 points here on that. That's a swing size, by the way, just so anybody knows, anybody cares. I'm not going heavy here when we're moving 100 points in a day, so kind of keeping it more on the smaller side. But yeah, we spiked to 200 finally, and we're going to see, we're going to look at a lot of charts here. A lot of things like the Qs. You're very close to the 200. Amazon, very close to the 200. Tesla, 200 moving average. A lot of these charts here are right into that level. IWM obviously pierced, or went through that already. Dow, kind of far away. Spiders, not that far away. ES finally pierced it today. And this type of thing is normal. To get very close to the 200 and not touch. Sometimes it goes through, sometimes it stops shy. Good example, again, to go back. And, it's always good to go back and watch these things, 200 got close there. If we look at the spiders, and look at that. I remember this distinctly as well. Everybody was, I'm going to wait till the 200 to buy. And, of course, what do? They rug pull the altar, and then they slice it through, right? It's very common. The 200 moving average is always kind of complicated. But bottom line here, I'm just going to keep rambling if I don't get to it. Bottom line, I don't think this pivot here is over with, and I think you may have just gotten a lot more squeeze fuel for it. This could age horribly. The rubber band could break tomorrow. Dollar yen was weak today, but again, kind of like the spiders, it finished off the lows, and you didn't reset technicals here with this sell here. I would really like to see 152 and then come back down. That would kind of reset things a little bit. But to me right now, just face value, I don't think this was exactly what bears would want to see. You want to see something more like this. And the reason I say that is because I was wanted to see this as somebody who wanted to be, a bear. I'd want to see that, right? That's way better than just trying to slam it down. We're just right back to oversold here. So to me, I don't really think it's unless we, just the rubber band completely breaks and we just slide down tomorrow, it's possible. You just got to protect yourself here if you're long, but I think that the risk here is for a squeeze, honestly. Doesn't mean we can't go lower. I just don't think that it's we've had enough time to breathe on this bounce. We're just going to get to more extreme oversold and more extreme fear very quickly. And VIX here finally got to the outlier kind of 25 area. Got very close. Maybe it could go to 27 or 30. It's possible, but this is kind of where we start to get a little stretched here. We start to push dealer boundaries. And I expect 50 Cent will probably start covering around that area too if he hasn't already. So that's kind of where his spread is. But anyway, Spider's holding up by the end of the day, held Friday's low. But damn, they really sliced it out pretty good. We had a nice, so the gap up here was kind of faded, normal pullback, looking like we were just going to base, and then we just kind of fell out here. Tariff this, tariff that, mineral deal this, mineral deal that. TSM couldn't even save the market with their little Trump deal. So I think it was 100 billion or something like that, or 100 million. I don't know, who knows how many million. What's the difference these days anyway? But NVIDIA a lot weaker today, slicing through that trend line. That's got to reclaim by end of the week. Again, we talked about this. Hit 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, right there, and that's not good. 110, then $100 after that. So careful with NVIDIA. NVIDIA and Broadcom led to the downside. Another chart that's close to this 200 MA, 180 right there. So whole round number also fills the election, or the earnings gap rather. So semiconductor weakness. Although we had, like Intel was strong earlier. Okay, and so was AMD. So I guess I take that back. They were stronger earlier. So was ASML. So it was kind of like the media darling names were doing a little bit better, and they did finish lower by the end of the day. But anyways, triple Qs here again. Watch the 200, 490. I just say 485 too, and then this trend line here, I think that's kind of a slam dunk buy, especially if we pierce it by a little bit. So yeah, 480 in that area. There's some good levels down here. Just depends. I mean, do they gap us down tomorrow and push us into that? Possible, but it's just going to make me lick my chops, honestly, if we get down there that quickly. So we'll see. A lot of volume on SPY on Friday too. Again, watching this trend line here that held. I'm still watching this broadening pattern too, which coincides with the previous all-time high. So like, if we just flush down tomorrow into that, I mean, what are you waiting for? Yeah, we'll see. IWM weak as expected. Pretty ugly candle that did take out Friday's low. We talked about this. Monthly failure. So the Russell not too good. It's still above the still above the 20 MA on the monthly. And the 20 is above the 50, 50 is above the 100, 100 above the 200. So configuratively, it's acting well. End of the week, though, watch that green bar low. Because we already failed on the monthly. Dow here, again, held up. Right now, kind of like a broadening pattern here. Interesting little kind of inside bar. But this range is widening out. Dow an interesting spot here, trying to hold that 430 area. It did by the end of the day. We'll see what happens tomorrow. SMH obviously weak, down 4%. NVIDIA leading the downside. IGV holding Friday's low by the end of the day. Still gapping crap there. Palantir gapping up to 90 handle, and really got a good exit in both the trading room and swing trades. Right at the highs of the day there. Still holding a small runner on this though too. Transport started off strong, but finished weak again into the trend line. I don't like this trend line though. The reason for that is A, we've hit it like 5 times now, and B, you've consolidated for 3 months before hitting it. So that's usually not good. So this might be vulnerable, but down to 15,000. That's not a guarantee. It's just something to be cognizant of. Bitcoin, there's Bitcoin. We'll talk about that in the end. Rates coming down again. So Atlanta Fed GDP falling off a cliff. 5s, 10s, and 30s all down as well. There's 10 at below 4.25. We'll see if the 10s can get that low. 4.41 just below that. That should be good support for yields. I know everybody's going to get bearish yields, and I've been bearish yields for a while, and nobody wanted to be bearish yields, but I was. And then I'm going to probably flip bullish here soon. But TLT is going to 93. Nothing's changed about that. Very resilient here, gapping down and then closing green. So TLT still acting well. XHB, I think right around 97.50 might give it a little support. We'll see. Yeah, you got the 100 week moving average right there too. And then below that is around 95. VNQ, this cannot go down. So REIT's just holding up really well. And yeah, we closed above the red on the daily. So this is showing strength like it should. And now it's just down to the weekly red bar. This is important. 94.58. So if we close above that, that's a big deal. Here's the best thing for bulls right now. XLF made a new all-time high today, and it's still really technically sound. Really nothing wrong here yet. So that's kind of at odds with what we're seeing in other areas. Even KRE, it was down, but it was, didn't take out the lows. So broker dealers there. Oil took a hit here. OPEC giving in to Trump, I guess. I think a lot of it was priced in from here, though. We'll see what this does here. I still think it's attractive down here around even like 67. XLE did not fare so well, though, down 3.5. Yeah, I'm still kind of looking for this to be a little weak over the next couple of weeks, and then I think it can try to carve out some type of a rally into the summer. XOP, 52-week lows there. Careful. And OIH, same thing. I only like the big name energy stocks right now. Uranium here, CCJ. I'm probably going to start just covering these on the Friday video. I'll cover them here today, just because they don't really, it doesn't matter. This could be down 20% and it won't affect the market. But I know you guys do like them, so I will try to keep them in. But yeah, right around this 40 handle, 40.41, I think is pretty good here. And then URNM. Still a good level here, but it is getting hit. So just be careful buying dips here. This is not a market you can just be super aggressive in. You got to size properly, and again, something I'm going to talk about tonight. And then there's right near that basically all-time low on NJ. And nukes here. Probably going back to 40. Nat gas, I'm a little upset about. It basically hit my level, and it just I just wasn't really looking at it pre-market, but it gapped down into that in the overnight last night. We're into the 20 MA and beautiful, yeah, 8.25% there. So sometimes you miss them, but yeah, nice move there, and again, nothing wrong, still uptrend. No problems. Dollar index itself down pretty big here, but still inside of this wedge. See what it does tomorrow. It's just in a tightening range right now. Gold finishing up nicely on the day. Again, we're looking at a lot of chop here in the metals over the next month or so. Platinum and palladium getting nice bounces here too. I don't like either of those two right now though. And then copper trying to work on another falling wedge here too. So we'll see if that can break bull. Yeah, what a disgrace by some of these altcoins now. But yeah, I mean, ETH hit a really good level. There was an excellent liquidity grab, and it's still holding up, but the alts are definitely just getting pounded, and that's even with the crypto deal. So a lot of distribution going on here. Not great. Bitcoin is holding on. I'm still going to give it the upside bias to 100,000 though. I still don't think it's broken just yet, and I still think we could see like this type of action here. Don't get caught up with one single day, especially when you have a big weekly pattern like this that's very dominant. But I'm not expecting it to make new highs, but I think people just get really caught up in the short-term time frames and get into a lot of trouble that way. But yeah, still got to get back above 92 or 91.5. Again, holding yesterday's low for now. And Friday's low for that matter. I mean, it has that nice tail still. So anyway, let's take a look here. Yeah, ES up. Oh, let's see. So I'm up like, yeah, pretty nicely now. So I started doing this video and then this happened and I had to stop because I had to put the order in and send it to the trading room. But I wasn't going to take a trade here at the end of the day, but that level was too good to pass up on. So anyway, we'll see what happens here tomorrow. Was this a big fat liquidity grab or, you know, a generational stock market crash? We'll find out tomorrow. So anyways, you guys take care. Have a good one. And I will see you guys all Tuesday.